Today I want to speak about something that is quite disturbing, and it should worry every Nigerian that knows what it takes to be a Nigerian with pride on his shoulders. I want us to watch few videos from the VDM story and one that I also picked from somewhere else. Watch the VDM story before we start.
So Abike Dabiri, the chairman of Nigerians in diaspora, after this post, I am giving you exactly 1 week to find solution to this. Exactly 1 week. If after 1 week, these girls are not back to this country, I'll give you the biggest problem you have ever seen in your life. The biggest problem that the Nigerian Diaspora Commission have ever seen. I'll give you 1 week. Abike Dabiri, 1 week. Nigerians, let me show you something. Take a good look at this video. Since I left Ivory Coast, the cry of these children have been messing with my head. Those girls you are seeing on that video, those children, they were trafficked to Ivory Coast for sex. They are crying because the day that I went there, it was the previous day that they brought them to that NGO. The reason that brought me there is when they alerted me that there's a Nigerian girl, 11 years old, who is HIV positive. They brought her there for trafficking, they slept with the girl, and they infected that 11 years old girl. So I said, okay, let me go see the girl. When I got there, they said, oh, the girl had left.
How old are you? Please be audible. 15 years old. Where are you from? What brought you here in Ivory Coast?
This person that bring me here to come and do work. She don't tell me that it's a sharp work.
She brought you here to come and do work. Which work did she tell you?
Say what?
Did she tell your parents or she told only you? So you escaped with her? Okay. So you are from Cross River and your parents live in Cross River? Yes. Audible, don't cry. Don't worry, you go home, don't cry. Yeah? You bad. Okay, how old are you?
I'm 15 years.
You are 15 years old. What brought you to Cote d'Ivoire?
I was going for school with my friend before. They go for jump out. They tell us one car was go back to house. I enter in car. I just drink just water. I sleep for time, but I just myself. We got to where they did the flash show. I couldn't ask for this. Every time I can't code for you. I'm not saying anybody talk. I got an F for. Yes.
Then the woman come say she won't carry you.
Won't carry me go to your house.
She won't help you drop you for your house so that you don't trek again. So you can't drink something, you can't sleep. Next thing you find yourself in Cote d'Ivoire for one ghetto. She can't carry condom, give you me the work. Oh, sorry, no problem. We'll check for your family for Nigeria. What will be your name again?
Favor Bright.
Favor Bright. Alright, you now. Huh?
Speak louder.
Tosin Kalifatai.
Fatai.
These people, these ones, according to this orphanage home, these are proper underage girls. I don't think any of these girls, although they don't know their age, but I don't think any of these girls, I don't think any of them here is up to 15. And they found out that they are actually from Kano. So it seems like they've taken them to Niger before to go and beg. So from Niger now, they were moved here. So they think that they are from Niger, but they are originally from Kano, where they were moved to go to Niger to go and beg. So these are actually Nigerian kids. They said nothing have come, but so far so good. Nothing has changed. The president is letting me know that this is like 0.3% or 2% of the entire problem that is happening here in Cote d'Ivoire, because there's a lot of shanties where a lot of Nigerians are, where they are using them for sex trafficking here in Cote d'Ivoire.
It's actually a lengthy video, so I just picked the very important ones, and I want us to also look at the next video from Burkina Faso. This particular one from VDM is actually from Ivory Coast. Let's listen to this confession by a Nigerian lady who was also sold and trafficked to Burkina Faso to carry out prostitution.
Na money wey dem take sell me, now they can't. In the rate of 500,000 CFA, in naira is 1.5 million. One of my old friend, my classmate's brother, come see me one day, come say, now so you don't deal. I say, now the condition. He say, okay. Say, in get one of his neighbor for their house. Say, whether I know so and so person. I say, yes. He say, that woman daughter will go abroad. They seriously look for person we go sell for her. I say, for abroad. You say yes, say make I come the compound that evening. And 20,000 CFA for naira then, na 60,000 naira. I can't say, 2 weeks. I say, okay, no problem. Make I talk with the daughter. So then call the daughter, we talk for phone. I say, I beg ma, no pay me that money till after 6 months. They pay the money to my sister account. She need that money, pass me. How old? 17 years, 16 years, 15 years. And migration dey water. I see 2 young guys under mango tree. with her, with one again. That is, they 4. Then they count money. I don't know, say na money where they take sell me. Now they can't. She say me they carry me go where the her office dey. Say but ma take care of her things. I say okay, no problem. Make I carry my phone. She say make I give her my phone. I say ma my phone. She say she dey come. Ma no fear. I shock oh. I say na carnival dey una carry me come. They say man, now the boys come laugh. Say man no worry. Say na the carnival come so. So after the carnival they go register me. I can't go. 2 madam they drag me. I don't know say na people wey pay money for my head. So one now come later give extra money. Now that one now money come big. That one come carry me. And the person wey carry me, her real name na Gift Odun. Na him buy me in the rate of 500,000 sefa. In naira is 1.5 million. They come they welcome me. I say I can't you joke say but now for they try they wear clothes. Which one be again? And bra. Una be Nigerians now. They come say man no worry. The madam say man no worry. Say my own uniform there. I say uniform. He said na uniform they wear so. Then they work for there. Morning, afternoon, night. Whether you dey on your period, they don't care. No break. You sick, you go carry them. They no go even treat you because hospital bill there they expensive. Then buy anything for you like new tights a month. They go minus some for the money where you dey submit. So the next day, I just hear crowd. People just they shout. I say wetin happen? One get they don't kill one get. Burkina Faso don't kill.
Don't
Nigeria.
end her. They don't end her.
Wetin happen? Madam cover my eye. Say make I no go put mouth to. Say if person die like this, they know they talk. Say if I talk, they hear am from my mouth. Say they feel targets me. From my front, they come on the get SIM card break am. Because that one now na madam. She just balance new. She don't find her money. They break her SIM card, collect her phone. Carry black, they call them sachet, this black nylon, tarpaulin, fold her, throw for backyard. They know they even bury.
It's still another lengthy video, but I just have to pick the ones that are very important to us here. I want to ask, do you think we truly need Abike Dabiri at the helm of affairs in the Diaspora Commission anymore? I don't think so. Abike Dabiri has outlived her usefulness in this agency. She's been there for quite a long time. She's been around the diaspora discussions and agencies and appointments for a better part of, let's say, 20 years. I remember it was one reportage or something that she investigated that shot her to limelight, and they felt she was appropriate for that agency. But the Abike Dabiri that currently operates that agency is totally different from the Abike Dabiri we used to know. Abike Dabiri of the past was a proactive one, but today she has become too reactive. And I read her reply to the very dark man, and the way she went about on Twitter clearly suggestive of somebody who is now a politician and somebody who was passionate about the things she used to hold dear. And there's no denying the fact that anybody can be a politician and do what they want. But I believe that there are issues that are really serious, and we need to get people who are serious-minded to man such agencies. I understand that the situation at hand has to have collaboration with NAPTIP, no doubt. But I also don't agree with Abike that it's solely a NAPTIP job. And even if it was a NAPTIP job and the very dark man has brought into her doorsteps and her agency, what will she do? It is expected that she pushes it to the agency responsible and follows through it. And for me, I think Nigerians need to take some of these issues seriously today. It does not hurt us that 10-year-old, 11-year, 12-year, and teenagers are being shipped out of Nigeria to carry out prostitution. Some of these children, their parents don't even know where they've gone. Some were just abducted from school and they landed in Ivory Coast or Burkina Faso. Nigeria is the biggest economy in the West to Central Africa as it is today. But it is sad that Nigerian citizens, Nigerian children and women are being shipped to smaller economies to carry out prostitution. This should worry every parent. And when you look at the caliber of people they are picking, these are people that are coming from Benue, Plateau, Kaduna, the eastern states, and Cross River, the fringes around Benue. And these are states that poverty and the quest to breach the economic situation in the families and homes is in their strength. These are areas where these traffickers are preying on the vulnerabilities of the families and the economies of these communities. What are the agencies like the Federal Ministry of Women Affairs, the Ministry of Women Affairs at the local level, the NAPTIP, what are they doing? NAPTIP is sleeping at the moment. NAPTIP is not working. NAPTIP is not doing practically anything. Because if NAPTIP is working, we shouldn't be having even up to 1% of these cases in our neighboring countries like Ghana, Cotonou, Benin, Ivory Coast. It shouldn't be happening in places like Burkina Faso. We shouldn't be watching our own children being sold out to the fringes, to the hinterland to carry out prostitution. We see how our children are getting infected with HIV, and when it becomes full-blown AIDS, they come home and they increase the infection rates. I expect not only NAPTIP at this point, but even NACA to show some level of seriousness as well. We need to begin to look at how infections move and how some of these cases even get imported into our country. We have an emergency situation here. The NAPTIP, the Diaspora Commission under Abike Dabiri, I think Abike needs to rest at this point. She's done her best and somebody else needs to get in there. We need to take this as a matter of urgency and seriousness. You hear where they even say they don't talk to Nigerians. The chief says he doesn't talk to Nigerians.
If you even do mistake, they go kill you, they go end you. Burkina Faso, then slap you, you no go slap back because you're in Nigeria. If then they talk, you no go answer them talk because you're in Nigeria. Any day we are done ready to go Nigeria, make a meeting father. But Maka no tell the father say, na him direct me. Because him father no they like to talk to Nigerians. Say whether would they die, whether would they pay for their country, you know, consign them because we be Nigerians.
And because why do we have to even go to a level where other people don't even care we exist? A big economy like us, all we can offer our young girls, who should be the next generation of leaders, is prostitution. We are not protecting them. We are not providing for them. We are exposing them to all kinds of harm. And that is why people sit in Nigeria and they sell other people's children to other countries around Africa. And they may never come back home. We've heard of cases where they just unalive them. And life goes on. And who are those responsible for this business outside Nigeria? They're still Nigerians. Nigerians are the ones in this business of selling themselves, selling innocent Nigerians who are going out under the guises of getting jobs. But there are no jobs out there. If there are jobs anywhere that look juicy within West Africa and Central Africa, it will be Nigeria. Because Nigeria is the biggest economy, the land opportunities, despite the fact that corruption and bad governance has robbed us of numerous opportunities, you won't find them out there. And this is an opportunity for parents, religious leaders, and institutions to begin to caution their children. What are our churches doing, particularly the big churches? Beyond collecting money from the people, how are we investing in the lives of the people? How is the church investing in recovering our lost daughters that have been sold out to carry out prostitution? This should worry our churches as well. This should worry the government. This should be the concern of the agencies involved. And to hear that our agencies are even at the borders, even on the seas, seeing these things happening and allowing our children to go out there unattended to is an indictment on the government. I think it's something we need to wake up and begin to take seriously. Trafficking, the highest level of trafficking is happening. And these children are even being trafficked within West Africa to Central Africa. We must do everything we can to get our young children back. We must do everything we can to provide services that are key. Between 2023 till date, according to Senator Ndume, Nigeria has borrowed close to $1 billion over women, children, and social welfare services. But these funds never went into any of these interventions. And hear him speak about it here.
Let me give you quickly a rundown of what I checked. You see, in June 2023, $500 million was borrowed for women program to scale up what they call NPWPLC. Can you see that? Can Nigerians see it? Where are the women? Then on September 23rd, 2003, under the same government, $700 million was borrowed again for adolescent girls' initiative for learning and empowerment.
You may call Senator Ali Ndume any name, but one thing I respect him for is his consistency over corruption, over wastefulness, over the nonsense other senators, including my senators, cannot speak about. He's been on this right from the days of President Buhari and before Buhari itself. And I commend him for this. If we spend so much money trying to invest in so-called projects that protects women, children, and the vulnerable ones amongst us, agencies and NGOs should be questioning. Even civil societies should be asking the government about where these funds were invested. These are huge borrowings that the next generation will pay for. But that's the same generation that is being sold out of Nigeria to carry out prostitution, deny them education, deprive them of the opportunity to become responsible citizens. And if we're not careful, the country will be sold out because the same persons who are expected to pay these debts would have been sold out to other countries. Their lives would have been ended because we have a leadership that is responsible. We have a system and government that does not care about everyone or anybody. Nigerians need to take the issues of social welfare and issues that bother the women and children seriously. NAPTIP needs to begin to collaborate with Burkina Faso, Ghana, Benin Republic, Ivory Coast, and other neighboring countries, including Central Africa, to recover all our children in shanties in the hinterlands of these countries that are carrying out activities that are not out of their own volition. For far too long, we have disrespected Nigeria, and other countries are beginning to see Nigeria as a way we shouldn't be seen. I know there's hardship, but selling Nigerians out for hawking, for all kinds of things, and Nigerians are being unalive daily, and life goes on. Sadly, Nigerians are responsible for all these activities. Nigerians are the ones buying and selling our daughters for prostitution. It's a sad situation that we need to stay on the street and ensure that government takes a stand on. Nigeria is in a dead strait, and one thing I'm seeing here is a dangerous trend. We don't have leadership that cares. But I expect states like Benue, Plateau, the Middle Belt states, and Southeast Nigeria to take a stance against this. We must invest massively on raising campaigns, sensitization to communities to understand that there are no better jobs outside Nigeria, that there are no jobs that are promising, that your daughter needs to be invited from the villages to the city, particularly when they have very little education. Our daughters are being sold out, and a lot of families are losing their children today to what I spoke about. This is heart-wrenching. It's painful. It is a disturbing trend that the entire country needs to speak about. The entire country needs to take a stance on. If we don't address this problem, we are creating a big challenge that we will pay dearly for it. Nigeria needs to take a stance on this matter. The civil society, the NGOs, NAPTIP, and the Diaspora Commission needs to work in collaboration with other countries to get our daughters back, rehabilitate them, and get them back to school. We must invest extensively on social welfare, women, and other interventions that will advance the cause of our people. And above all, the federal government needs to get the economy working so that our people won't go to countries that don't have anything to offer them in search of jobs. I'd love to read your comments on this painful issue, and I hope to see you in the next video.